Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your day 1 fire weather outlook. We have a critical fire weather risk today that encompasses eastern New Mexico, the very far extreme northwestern tip of Texas, the western part of the panhandle of Oklahoma, and southeastern Colorado. Cities in the critical fire weather risk area today include Roswell, New Mexico, Artesia, New Mexico, Ruidoso, New Mexico, Raton, New Mexico, and Tucumcari, New Mexico. Okay, so, and we have an elevated fire weather risk today covering southeastern Arizona, west central and northwestern Texas, parts of New Mexico, the central part of the panhandle of Oklahoma, western Kansas, and parts of southeastern Colorado for the elevated. So, in synopsis, a deepening upper-level trough will dig southeastward into the four corners through today, with associated lead surface cyclogenesis across the central high plains. The surface cyclone will shift southeastward through the period, with a trailing dry line across the southern and central high plains. Strong southwesterly surface winds and very low relative humidity behind this dry line will support widespread elevated to critical fire weather conditions across portions of the central and southern high plains, eastern and central New Mexico, into southeastern Colorado, and the extreme western Oklahoma panhandle. As the aforementioned upper-level trough digs into the four corners through today, a surface trough cyclone will deepen in the lee of the Central Rockies before shifting southeastward. In response to the deepening cyclone, a tightening surface pressure gradient behind a sharpening dry line will promote dry, southwesterly downslope flow across most of the central and southern high plains. Critical fire weather conditions are expected across much of eastern and central New Mexico into southeastern Colorado and the extreme western Oklahoma panhandle, where the best overlap of stronger sustained surface winds, 20 to 25 miles per hour, very low relative humidity values, 5 to 15%, and receptive fuels is expected. Sporadic wind gusts of 35 to 45 miles per hour will also be possible, with the greatest potential across the corridor from east into New Mexico, northeastward into southeastern Colorado, where a 40 to 50 knot 700 millibar jet max will overlap a deep, well-mixed boundary layer. So, yeah. Elsewhere across the central and southern high plains and southwest, sustained westerly to southwesterly surface winds of 15 to 20 miles per hour will overlap low relative humidity of 10 to 20%, supporting elevated fire weather conditions from southeastern Colorado, western Kansas southward into West Texas, and southeastern Arizona. There remains some uncertainty regarding the eastern extent of the elevated and critical fire weather conditions due to the placement movement of the dry line. This will continue to be monitored for any adjustments. Some consideration was given to put a potential dry thunderstorm threat primarily in the vicinity of the western Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. However, the potential for convective initiation to occur farther west and overlap areas of elevated to critical fire weather concerns appears low at this time. So, that's your day 1 fire weather outlook. Remain safe and vigilant in these areas today. And if I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone, phone chargers, extra batteries, flashlight. I think I mentioned medical supplies too. And also bring a battery-powered radio in the event that you need to evacuate on a moment's notice, since fire can start to spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas. Since one low spark show takes for a fire to start and spread quickly. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Even if they're not lit, because 1, that's littering. 2, one low spark is all it takes for a fire to start and spread quickly. and spread quickly. Sorry for my speech. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before you throw it away. So, stay safe in these areas today and remain vigilant. And I'll have my day 2 fire weather outlook this evening, if I have time. So, anyway, and I'll have my severe weather outlook video out in about an hour or so. Take care.